and we'll jump into the homework. So, what's the trigonometric functions of an angle whose terminal side passes through the given point? Okay, that's a little different than what we did. We said the unit circle, so the radius was 1. Then the sine is just the y-coordinate. If the radius isn't 1, you need to divide by the radius. So let me pull this guy back up. So if I look at the point 7 and 7, well, the y is 7. So sine theta is going to be y over the radius. So the only question is, what's the radius? Well, let me draw a little picture. If this is the point 7 and 7, well, that means the x is 7, the y is 7. So how would I get the radius? Yeah, 7 squared plus 7 squared, take the square root. Square root plus 7 squared, which is square root of 98, which is, I mean, you learned back in algebra, this is 49 times 2. I can pull out the 49 and make it a 7. 7 root 2. So this is the y, which is 7, over the r, which is 7 root 2. So 1 over root 2. Or if you like not having square roots in the bottom, you can go root 2 over 2. So it says, simplify your answers using radicals. It does not say we have to rationalize the denominator. So I'm going to go 1 divided by square root of 2. Oops, I left the s out of my square root. Square root of 2. Yeah. Fantastic.
How did you get 1 root 2 again?
Okay, so I did the y, which was 7, over the radius, which we got was 7 root 2. So 7 over 7 root 2, the 7's cancel, so you just got 1 over root 2. Cosine's going to be the same because the x-coordinate is also 7, right? Cosine is x over r, which is also 7 over 7 root 2. So 1 over root 2. So 1 over, might be faster just to actually hit the button. Normally I type faster than a mouse, but okay. The tangent, well, it's going to be y over r over x over r, but the r's will cancel. So it's still just y over x. So that one's kind of nuts. So what's 7 over 7? 1. Boom. All right, cotangent is 1 over tangent. So that would be 1 also. Secant is 1 over sine or cosine? Cosine. So it's square root of 2. And then cosecant is 1 over sine, which sine was also 1 over root 2. So 1 over that is square root of 2. Boom. Cool. Let's do one more of those and then we'll go on to something else. Okay, so 7 and negative 2 is our terminal point. So our r, well, it's, I mean, draw the picture again. You go minus 7 minus 2, so that's 7, that's 2. So it's going to be square root of 49 plus 4, which is root 53. Okay. So sine is x over r or y over r? Sine? Yeah, sine is y. So y over r is negative 2 over root 53. I'm going to go ahead and do sine, cosine, tangent, and then we'll flip back to the other screen. So cosine is x over r, is negative 7 over root 53. And then tangent is y over x, which is negative 2 over negative 7, also known as 2 over 7. So negative 2 over root 53, negative 7 over root 53, and 2 over 7. This was negative 7 over root 53. This one was 2 over 7. Oops, I'm not typing, am I? All right, cosecant is 1 over sine or cosine?
Fine.
Sine. So that's root 53, or sorry, negative root 53. But let's put the negative in. Sine has the 2 in it, so 2. Okay. And then secant is 1 over cosine, so negative root 53. Over 7. Cotangent is 1 over tangent. Tangent was 2/7, so this will be 7 over 2. Cool. Is everybody happy with all that?